Hey everybody, welcome to Sherman Wealth Weekly Snaps for January 22nd. What a week it was. Of course, the markets were closed Monday in observance of Martin Luther King Day. Always a great day to remember such an iconic leader and, of course, reflect on goals for the year and just think about things. Then, of course, we had Wednesday being Inauguration Day. Thankfully, there was a peaceful transition of power. The markets were a little bit nervous going into that day, but it ended up being the greatest inauguration return in years ever, and then also reaching above 1%, and of course finishing at an all-time high. The first time that we've had an inauguration with all those all-time highs, all that data, pretty crazy to see considering where we've come from, of course, not only from the March lows, but of course, around election day, people were really nervous about, should I take my money out of the market? What should I do? And then to be at all-time highs on Inauguration Day. But we'll see what happens. We immediately saw Biden roll back and extend federal loan interest rate, student loan interest rate to 0%. And of course, also extend a moratorium on evictions for a couple months there. So some interesting things. If you have student loan debt, again, you aren't required to pay back any interest on a federal loan, and then a private loan. Reach out to your servicer and see what opportunities are there. We also had Netflix with 200 million subscribers for the first time ever, which is quite an amazing story, fueled by COVID, of course. We also saw Microsoft teaming up and investing in the driverless car technology to try and take on Tesla. You're seeing GM and Ford announce big plans. Of course, we talked about NVIDIA and NIO a couple weeks ago, so that's an interesting story. And then housing starts are through the roof, all-time highs there. Really robust housing sector, of course, fueled by low interest rates, which we are watching as they are rising. We'll see if they will rise faster than the market anticipates. 10-year about 1.1%. Of course, the Federal Reserve meets next week. Not expected to say much, but we'll see what they say as it relates to interest rates and forward guidance there on inflation. And then to wrap up, next week is a huge week for earnings with a lot of the big corporations reporting, so we'll be following those stories for you. Have a wonderful weekend. New merch is in, sweatshirts. We'll be having a contest on social media on how to win one. Be safe and healthy, everybody. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.